sense to me. You shake your neighbor's hand despite what they're thinking. But now you got too much going on to see what's been changing. And if you wanted me around, why didn't you just say stick around instead of being dismissive? I'm tired of playing the victim, running wrong. I know I left this love neglected. Yeah, but I wish you'd see me slipping. At very least, I wish you had paid attention. But now you got too much pride to feel the love you're missing. And I'll keep it inside. Run out of guilt or foolish pride. You're getting old now. How about a big hand for my my accompaniment, my band? I mean, like around the Women's Day stuff, I often get asked as a female identifying performer, like, how can we help? And one of the things you can do if you're getting into it, or you are one, or you like attending things, is just like, A, try and surround yourself with some other females who are trying to do the same thing, and then B, get yourself a really supportive, pro-feminist group of dudes who'll stick up for you on the road. It's number one, it's key. They've never been mean to me, not once. Yeah, laugh. Never been a gambler. Tonight I'm hauling, driving in the dark. Turn my headlights off. Tired of the skyline and all the city lights. It's always stop and go. It's wearing me down. No, it feels like somewhere that I'd like to be. Burning all my bridges to find what's left of me. Eyes on the highway, windshield full of cracks. I might look in the rear view. I'm never going back. I'd sit there in the driveway, my hands upon the dash. Yeah, I'd always be missing the courage or the gas. You all know how it handles by kicking at the tires. You'll never find the right one without going for a ride. And oh, it feels like somewhere that I'd like to be. Burning all my bridges to find what's left of me. Eyes on the highway, windshield full of cracks. I might look in the rear view. I'm never going back. Maybe there's something that I really might have I'd like to be. And I'm burning all my bridges to find what's left there. Thank you guys so much. Okay. This has no relevance except that it's a song about when someone is not good. My niece has walked in and I'm editing myself. When someone is not nice and it does not ever surprise you, and then they're not nice again and it's not a surprise. Tired of dreaming, I wake up again, and I roll up my sweet leaf and wonder how you pulled me back in. Should've known by the distance and the growing persistence of no loving after 10 that you'd found a new lover, real kiss and hugger, someone new for you to break into bed. Surprise, I'm sitting pretty. No surprise, you're back here again. No surprise, I loved you blindly. You know, blind love is a breaker of men. And now that I know what kind of deceit hides behind baby blue eyes, I'll be shaking my head, gotten back up again. No surprise. I hear he's tall, dark, and handsome, real handful of man with some quiet, kind eyes. And he's probably blind to your black widow mind, all the secrets and lies. Well, I hope when you make love, you remember to take off my photo from next to your bed. And good luck to you in all that you do. Hope you don't choke while getting ahead. No surprise, I'll be sitting pretty. No surprise, you're back here again. No surprise, I loved you blindly. And now that I know what kind of deceit hides behind baby blue eyes, I'll be shaking my head, gotten back up again. No surprise. Well, I hope you remember my loving so tender when your world is wearing you thin. And honey, don't be surprised. No, don't be surprised. No, don't be surprised when your secrets come and pull you back in. No surprise, I'll be sitting pretty. No surprise, you're back here again. No surprise, I love you blindly. We know blind love is a breaker of men. And now that I know what kind of deceit hides behind your baby blue eyes, I'll be shaking my head. Got Gotten back up again, no surprise. Thank you so much. We're having a lot of fun up here. I don't know if you can tell. It's been a minute since we've gotten to do something like this, so big thanks to Studio Bell and all the crew who are always working so hard at the NMC. Lots of volunteers, camera, and sound folks that we're just so thankful to work with every time we're here, so thanks a lot. And thanks to you guys for, paying your admission, coming out, and supporting the cause. There's 2 other great female-fronted, or one female completely act that comes after us, Bibi Buckskin and Nice Horse. That's gonna be awesome. Here's another song, it's really slow. I'm a fool to want you like I do. I'm a fool to have fallen so fast. To you it don't much matter if I stay or if I leave. But I'm a fool to wait around to see. You can tell it to me straight as the wind, and you call me over just to dance. I can feel my heart is sinking, my stomach tying up. But I'm a fool, so I'll take my chance. A smart mind would say, let's see how it goes. I'll call in a few days, 'cause the Lord gave me plenty, but he didn't teach me to fly. Now I'm a fool, waiting on goodbye. Sucker for those pale blue eyes. I could get lost for days on end. All the faces they've looked at, all the love that they have seen, can't quite figure out why they're looking at me. A smart mind would disengage. Let's see how it goes. I'll call in a few days, 'cause the Lord gave me plenty, but he didn't teach me pretend. I'm a fool, so don't want this to end. Thank you guys so much. We just got a couple more. And I don't wanna run every time the door creaks. If I see your daddy, I'm gonna run like him. Oh, I don't wanna be the one that tied you over, playing middleman to your next move. So I'll hide out now for your reputation, 'cause I'd rather be miserable than never have you. And I don't wanna keep jumping the fence every time I gotta put you down. Yeah, I've seen your daddy's load a gun in the basement, and I know he's running me out of town. Oh, I don't wanna sneak in after dark and keep it down, but it's the only way I can get close to you. I see the taillights, the boys driving you home. Yeah, but I know they can't love you the way that I do. And I don't wanna keep jumping the fence every time I gotta put you down. Yeah, I've seen your daddy's load a gun in the basement, and I know he's running me out of town. You keep it to yourself, that's what they all say. But you know you ain't fooling anybody anyway. Oh, I don't wanna be your dirty little secret. Yeah, I don't wanna be the story you can't tell. And I don't wanna run every time the door creaks. And if I see your daddy, I'm gonna run like hell. And I don't wanna keep jumping the fence every time I gotta put you down. Yeah, I've seen your daddy's load a gun in the basement, and I know he's running me out of town. And I don't wanna keep jumping the fence every time I gotta put you down. Yeah, I've seen your daddy's load a gun in the basement, and I know he's running me out of town. Oh, I know he's running me out of town. Lord, I know he's running me out of town. Thank you guys so much. Thanks again to Studio Bell and the NMC for having us out. Like I said, we are just so happy anytime we get to play these days. And thank you guys for coming out supporting a great cause. Like I said, I don't know much. That's what I said. No. I don't know much, but the least you can do if you're like, how do I help women in the entertainment industry? Just be calling for equitable representation on the festival lineups. And if you see something, say something, If a sound tech's picking on your lead singer, friggin' get him. We got one more for you, and it's brand new. I got a record dropping. I don't know, I'm not allowed to know when. I'm only allowed to know that it's done. But this was probably the only pandemic track on the record, I would say. And I wrote it kind of at the beginning when things were awful but felt like they might go away soon. Boy, me and 40 pounds ago, hey? But I met somebody during that time who was not a total piece of trash, despite my track record. And then we were driving around a lot, because what else do? You know, you're getting into a thing and there's nowhere to go. So I was like, geez, I hope I have enough to say without her being drunk. And I did, but this song came out of it too. This is still my only love song. It's called Driving Around.
In the town where I was born, right across from that old church, used to keep my eye on Mary while she'd shine behind the birds. Now the moon is in that window and the glow has hit you right, like a cigarette crushed in my pocket, waiting for a chance to light. 'Cause when the lights come on and the sun goes down, I'm gonna lay you down the backseat of whatever I'm driving around. Up ahead is the old skate park where I used to bum around. Couldn't ride for shit to save my life, pretend if you were around. But now the dogs are getting called to, and the kids are running up the drive. And honey, we got nowhere we need to be, at least not for tonight. 'Cause when the lights come on and the sun goes down,
Thanks very much.
Give it up for Mariel Buckley one more time, and her wonderful band of feminist pro-women gents in her band. Hi, buddy.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, just flip that on for you. Yeah. This way? Yeah, there we go.
Oh, sorry.
We got it.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. That was amazing.
Oh, thanks.
It's been a long year. It's been a long couple of years, but I feel like there's still been a good degree of success that we've been celebrating alongside you. Can you, what's been happening? Tell us what's been happening.
I am rich, yes. No, I had some prize money that was great that helped me kind of not worry about this new record I made. And then, yeah, we've just been trying to work. I don't know, I think everything's successful if you push it that way. So we were certainly lucky to have some support, but it's been tough. But yeah, things are going good.
Well, it's been amazing to watch from the sidelines, and you are one of the hardest working women that I know in this industry. So, give it up for Mariel Buckley, absolutely. Thanks. So, rumor has it, / you just told us, you have a record coming out. Tell us a little bit about that record. Did you write it during the pandemic?
I made it here. I made it upstairs. So I had a producer that I had like a dream of working with, a guy from Montreal named Marcus Paquin, who has done like the National and the Bar Brothers stuff. So we had him come out. He brought a bunch of players, and we did a live off the floor kind of experience with like minimal comping. I don't know, I'm just really excited about it. It doesn't sound like the last one, which is what I wanted, and it's good. I think you will like it.
Well, based on that last song, I'm sure we will. Oh. So you're a woman in this industry, and I imagine
What's up?
Brand new information.
What of it?
Yeah. I imagine there's been some hurdles that you've had to face, and maybe some opportunities. What can you say about that? What have been some challenges that you faced as a woman in this industry?
I mean, I think as I learned this morning, it's starting from a labor conflict. Like it's sort of this like unsaid thing that women have been and still in a lot of ways have to work twice as hard to be noticed. I've been really lucky in my career just because I've had so many great mentors who have not made that the standard. But for a lot of women, I think it's just this extra, it sort of feels like there's an extra rung you're trying to hit that you never quite hit. And then when you hit it, it's like, oh, well, you're a woman. It's like, well, So, yeah, I think it's just, and there's just challenges around, people just seem to really have lots of ideas about what we can and cannot do still to this day. So that's the only challenge that I think, in my business anyway, that I bump up against all the time is people just like being dumb and ignorant.
You should try smiling more. So you have a wonderful brother in this industry as well. I think I saw him walk in, T. Buckley. Has that been a guiding force for you? How has that impacted your career along the way?
No, he hit me a lot.
We can talk about that.
Obviously, like he's been great just because he also lives in a home now that is all women except for him. So he's been beaten into submission and is a wonderful sort of supporter of women because, quite frankly, if he wasn't, my mother would have killed him years ago. But he's great, yeah. And like I said, all these guys too are just so awesome to work with. So.
Yeah, it's you can tell the support and love on stage. It's really nice to witness. So, are there any female artists on the scene right now that you're getting kind of excited about? Any new musical talent?
There's so many. There's a gal putting out a record. I don't know when she'll put it out, but she's doing a Kickstarter, and her name's Heather May, and she's here in Calgary. So there's still a few days but go give her some cash. She's gonna make a great record. My Edmonton friend Lauren, who goes by Lucette, is making a new record, so that's going to be really exciting. Oh my God, Bibi and Nice Horse are both amazing. Like if you haven't seen them live, you're in for the best show because they're both amazing. There's so many good. There's so many of us, and we think we're all fighting for one spot, but we're totally not.
Yeah, I think together we make a stronger team. So, do we have any aspiring musicians in the crowd tonight? Maybe on the other. Oh, yeah, I see one standing.
Get a degree, Ruth. I love you.
Tiny. Is there any advice that you would give to some of our aspiring female talent or female identifying talent in this world?
Yeah, don't let anybody tell you you shouldn't be where you are. And don't let anybody tell you, just don't let anybody tell you anything. No, I'm kidding. But especially don't let people tell you that you shouldn't be somewhere that you've already gotten to. And, anytime someone gives you a word of advice or a hot tip, you just tell them to go F themselves. Because there's a lot of those.
So there you go. There you have it. You should get that on a T-shirt. F themselves. Okay. So on your Instagram, we were reading in relation to today's event, you said you were looking forward to representing a less traditional version of a woman, of what a woman can look like. I love that description. It leaves lots to the imagination. What does that mean to you?
Well, I don't know. I think there's a lot, especially now, there's a varying degree of what women are and what they look like and who they are. And, I feel like for a long time I've not been sort of in that camp. But especially, I'm not going to, we go on tour and people see me and they're not expecting me to be a singer or there's a certain lack of femininity, for one. And I think that's just, it's just nice to see girls that are regular. We're not all hot.
Strongly disagree. She's super hot. So you've been at this a very long time. When did you start? 10, 15 years ago? Longer
No,
than that?
10 years ago, almost.
Yeah.
I was really bad. I needed a good few years to carve it out.
Yeah. What was the biggest kind of transition along the way? What was the biggest lesson that you're like, whoa, now I get it?
I don't know. Always being in the studio is great. That's a great marker of where your sort of learning and talent is at. So that's great. Nothing's really popped up. I think it was the last record came out and I toured it a bit and I felt like I knew what I wanted to sound like and how I thought I should present myself, and that's when everything became a lot easier. I turned 30. Everything made a lot more sense and I was a lot less drunk. That's it, 30.
Well, it's been amazing to watch your journey, Mariel. You're my friend, and I'm so proud of you. And we can't wait to continue to watch you succeed and follow you along on this journey. So thank you. Give it up one more time for Mariel Buckley.
Love you.
Well, Hello? Oh, I'm back. Well, the afternoon of music has only just started. We have another artist coming up, another remarkable woman on the Calgary music scene. Bibi Buckskin is a Cree Métis artist with deep roots in the Muskeg and boreal forest of northern Alberta, Canada. Naturally bluesy, nostalgically rock and roll, undoubtedly soulful, her sound is a fresh amalgamation of vintage genres. The former rodeo princess, so I'm going to ask some questions about that, has grown up to become the unbridled and generational talent that is Bibi Buckskin. Her latest release, Captain Medicine, takes a high dive from modern-day music into the deep depths of old soul. In that bottomless pool of emotion, the swirling currents of trauma, loss, and finally joy and acceptance, comes a raw, intimate, and unapologetic album that speaks to the collective. A vulnerable and soulful album that focuses on healing and acceptance. The alter ego Bibi calls Captain Medicine is akin to a playful yet mischievous coyote spirit, taking us on a backcountry musical trek into sadness, grief, and inner strength, showing us how to reclaim our lost and wandering spirits. This triumphant and resounding album, as it gives us a look at who Bibi Buckskin is and who she was. Captain Medicine is already significant and because of not only what it represents for her, but for the rest of us. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Bibi Buckskin.
Lonesome, feeling a little blue, sitting here in sadness, stewing in my madness. moving on. Hey, been feeling less strong. Here's where I belong. Never knew till he was gone. Yeah. Don't always seem go down like that. Trouble how I want it back. He's out there like an alley cat. I'm feeling like a dog, hey, hungry hound, howling at the crescent moon, feeling like a love lost. Oh, yeah. I'm dreaming of a long lost paradise. We've lived a life of love, immortalized, yeah. Losing my voice, singing to you. What else am I gonna do? Tearing down my walls for you. I'm so confused. My pride has been abused. Running, chasing after you. What else am I gonna do? Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, I'm dreaming of a long lost paradise. We've lived a life of love, immortalized, yeah, yeah. And when I reach for you, you pull away from me. Thinking about the time when my man was mine and my world was fine. Now we'll cry, yeah, woo. Baby, it's an alley, 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 alley. Alley cat, alley cat. Sugar is an alley, 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 alley. Alley cat, dropping in his Pontiac. Honey, it's an alley, 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 alley. Alley cat, alley cat. Oh yeah, yeah.
Whew, thank you so much. My heart is so full right now seeing the seats filled with people actually experiencing live music. Thank you so much for coming. I really, really appreciate y'all. We all appreciate y'all. The last song that we just played there is called Alley Cat, and it's a song that we recorded out in Muscle Shoals at Fame Studios for our record Captain Medicine. So yeah, that was super exciting. We recorded the album over 2 years ago now, hey? Yeah, 2 years ago. Time just like flew by, hey? Since the pandemic hit, like it's been crazy. But yeah, the reception from the album has been great, and we're just trucking on and writing the next album, and yeah, we're really hopeful and super glad that y'all can make it. Thank you, Studio Bell, for hosting this. And yeah, it's great to be here. Thank you so much. That song is called Medicine. It's another tune that we recorded out in Muscle Shoals. If you want to take a listen to the recorded version, it's absolutely beautiful because we collaborated with an Indigenous powwow drum group on that song. So yeah, it's a super special song. We recorded 3 songs with them out there, right? 3 songs. Yeah, and it was such an amazing experience. So if you want to give it a gander, very much appreciate that. All right. This tune is called Stockin' Wood. And it's off of my 2019 EP, A Ski, which means dirt or earth and Cree.
Debris, now can you reach me? I'll soon walk in woods of fantasy, down desert in another life. Now I'm stalking wood for my fire, watching it burn. We are the children of the gods. Of genocide and war. All we want now is to survive in a time when the lights bleed onto the platform. Our broken souls will sing. Hey. In the water, I'll ride the wave, build a taller, glowing ember, sea of flames, but the earth becomes stage, and I'll make just, and I'll make just, and I'll make just, yeah. We are the children of the garden. We are the of genocide. All we want now is to survive bitter time. When the lights bleed onto the platform, our broken souls will say. Takes control and I feel the beat tonight. Moves me to another space and time. Yeah. 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 All right.
Thank you. A little tune I wrote about Woodstock from the Cree indigenous perspective. All right. Speaking of indigenous, I am a proud Cree Métis woman from northern Alberta, Palapuri Métis settlement. And do we have any northerners here? Anyone know where that is? Yeah? Right on. This next tune is called Pekawewin, and in Nehiyawewin, in my Cree language, it means to find a way home. It insinuates there's, a home out there. And I wrote it inspired by my kukum, my grandmother. So this is for her.
She couldn't wear her hair in braids. They were gone for too long to sing every song. When they silenced her native tongue, she closed her eyes and she heard the drum. I'll get to speak my truth again, I pick her in. She carries water from the stream. We gotta let the current flow, we gotta realize the dream. Reclamation of the earth I can. She's going home to pick the medicines. She can smell the sweet perfume underneath the summer moon. Oh. Yahweh, Yahweh, her braids in northern high. She can hear the voices sing, there's a wind blown away. Reclamation of the earth I can. She's going home to pick the medicine. She can smell the sweet perfume underneath the summer moon. Yahweh, Yahweh, sweet
For Cookham. Thank you so much. This next tune is called Muskeg Blues, and we actually recorded it here, just across the way at one of the studios. And yeah, we did a live version of this, and it's probably, I prefer it over the studio version that's on our EP, actually. And it's, if you mosey on down here this way at some point, we're on this lovely wall over here. And yeah, and there's footage of our live session that we had for this song. Yeah, Muskeg Blues.
To your ribs, I could pay the can. Oh no, yeah. Don't let you tell for you all you got Muskeg Blues. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Early morning riser sings a golden song. Clouds on earth like heaven, baby. Don't you travel in them love. Muskeg man searching for his Muskeg mama. Don't let you tell too. You hear them calling, baby, yeah, through the swamp and sea. Oh yeah. Can you hear them calling, howling, 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 howling.
Thank you so much. And yeah, that concludes our set. Thank you all so much again for coming. Live music is back, baby. Happy International Women's Day week, year, every year, for all time. Thank you so much. Again, I'm Bibi Buckskin. We have Carlos here on bass. Say hi. And I want to introduce our new members. Just recently, we got Tom on board on guitar. And behind me, we have Connor. So welcome. Thank you so much.
Keep it going for Bibi Buckskin. Come on over.
I forgot about the Q&A, sorry.
That's all good. Actually, this is the second time we've had you out for International Women's Day.
Yes.
And the first time you were up here playing an acoustic set, so your versatility is like next level, but your wonderful little son was all wrapped on your leg.
I know.
So it's amazing that you have this amazing career, this amazing trajectory, and you balance it with motherhood.
Crazy, hey?
Yeah.
But like women can do anything. We can have and do it all.
Yeah, I imagine it's a juggle. It's a fine balance.
It is. But I do have a lot of support, which has gotten me through, thus far. I have a huge support system in my family and, on his dad's side. So, and whenever we have a nice chill gig like this, I just bring him along, and sometimes he storms the stage and joins us.
So he's joining the band. I hear he's taking up bass, maybe? Or
he's a guitar player. He's right there.
Hey, buddy.
Cypress,
we'll
everyone.
See you up here someday.
Cypress. He actually stormed the stage our last gig, and I had no idea. He just rushed the stage, and he's like, "Hey, Mama, I want to play guitar." Like in between our songs, he just rushed on stage. So we let him up, and he played "Come As You Are" Nirvana. So we just started jamming.
If that's not rock and roll, I don't know what is. So, Bibi, your last album, Captain Medicine, has, your distinct bluesy sounds, but it also has the powwow stylings of the Medicine Tail Singers. Really, really interesting sonic blend, a pleasure to listen to. How did that relationship come about?
Well, I've been wanting to do sort of like an intertribal collaboration for my next project. So I had the seed planted for about, I want to say 3 years until before it came into fruition. I applied to grants for years, and then it finally happened, which was amazing. And we got to work with the Medicine Tail Singers, which they're from the Creek and Choctaw tribes from the south. So I kind of wanted that blending of perspectives of Southern Indigenous meets Northern Indigenous. Because I'm from Northern Alberta, I'm a Northern Cree bush woman through and through. So it was it was interesting collaborating with them, and but we all come from the same roots, same family that is Turtle Island. So that was a super enlightening experience for me, and super grateful that we did that.
It's an amazing album. One of my favorite songs on it is your cover of. With a little help from my friends, the Beatles cover with the Medicine Tail Singers in the background. Yeah. Why did you pick that song?
I've always loved the song. I've always loved it, and my band and I covered it 5 years ago, and then that particular video went viral, and so I was like, okay, there's something here. There's something here in this song.
And we sort of revamped it where we brought in the traditional powwow singers. And I also adapted, with the help of my Musham and Kuko, my grandparents, I adapted like over half of the lyrics into Cree. So I sang over half of that song in Cree.
So is the Cree language something you grew up with, or it's something you're reintroducing into your life now?
Both. I grew up with, all of my grandparents speaking fluent Cree. My parents aren't fluent, so it wasn't really passed down, unfortunately, due to residential school traumas and stuff being passed down, which is unfortunate. So I feel a sense of responsibility to revitalize my language, and what better way to do it is, through my music.
And you're doing it in such a cool way. It's so nice to be invited into that language through your music, and it's such a privilege to listen to and watch your journey.
Thank you.
You talk a lot about, through your music and on your social platforms, about mental health. And I think it's so important for artists to have a platform. Tell us a little bit more about why you want to advocate for mental health. And
well, I think it's super important if an artist, has that platform to be as transparent as they can about their own struggles, because we're helping our community by being transparent and being open and having those discussions about mental health and reducing that stigma. I'm all about that because at some point, at one point in our lives or another, we all experience it, right? And to some degree. So I think universally people they do understand, but I think that stigma is still there, and there's still people that are afraid to talk about it and be open about it. And it's just nice to know that you're not alone, because for so long I felt so alone because I was keeping it inside. And recently I just decided to, bear it all and bare my heart, and it's been really good.
Well, you certainly touch on those topics on your album, and it really pulls on my heartstrings. Is there one song in particular from Captain Medicine that you wish the world would hear for its message?
Oh, yeah. I would have to say my song Mid-Air. It's the one ballad that's on the album. So it's like, piano-based ballad. I never thought I would ever record a song like that, but it just kind of came out that way. And the song is super special to me because I wrote it about my ex-husband who passed away a few years ago. And the whole entire album was sort of dedicated to his memory. And in that song particularly, I wrote it after we came back from Alabama. I wrote it during the pandemic. And I just fell in love with the song. My bandmates fell in love with the song, so we decided to record it here and then have the keys player. He recorded his parts in Alabama. And you know how it goes. There's like several different studios to record one song kind of thing, especially during the pandemic. But that song, it's like, the whole album is my heart, but that song is about him, and it was my way of honoring his spirit, and I would really love it if y'all checked it out.
Beautiful. What was the name again?
Mid-Air.
Mid-Air. Check that out. Have a good listen. Your Indigenous identity is so important to your message and your brand. What would you say to a young Indigenous, particularly female artist trying to make it in this industry?
You are going to face many struggles. You are going to face many barriers, but resilience flows through your blood. We're a strong people, and we're built to break down barriers, and we're all on this journey towards truth and reconciliation and reclamation and decolonization. And I just want to say, just don't give up, because you're so loved and so needed in this world, and your art matters.
And you're such a beautiful role model for that. Was there someone in your life, in your community, that led you as your role model?
My mom up there.
Hi, Mom.
That's my mama.
Give it up to the moms.
My mom's she used to be a gospel singer, and she toured around and recorded a few albums herself in a duo project called Creative Harmony. So I grew up surrounded by music. My mom, my grandpa, family. We're we're a musical family, so I get it from my mama. I wish him.
Gotta give a shout out to the mamas on International Women's Day. We wouldn't be here without them. Literally. It's science. What's next for Bibi Buckskin?
I am currently writing a new album, and I may be relocating to Nashville very soon. Wow. So that's very exciting and scary, but you know, I just figured I might as well take the leap now, and yeah, I'm gonna be working on the album out there.
Well, we're so excited to watch your journey. Thank you so much for sharing your message and your music with us. And
Thank you.
I know this is only the beginning of Bibi Buckskin, and we can't wait to watch you soar.
Thank
Give it
you so
up
much,
one more
Shiv.
time for this remarkable artist, Bibi Buckskin.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good to see you. How we doing? We're good? Feeling good out there? Yeah? Good. I'm just going to hold on to this, I guess. That's what pockets are for. So we have one more band to close out our afternoon here, so we hope you stick around. They're a wonderful band. They're just getting set up right now, but Nice Horse is wild. Wildly talented, wildly entertaining, fun, fresh, fierce, and feisty. They've established themselves as one of the most buzzed about and fast-rising groups in the Canadian music industry. A live act to be reckoned with the self-contained all-female group. The self-contained all-female group has played high-profile festivals across Canada, including Boots and Hearts, Big Valley Jamboree, Dauphin's Country Fest, and has performed in Spain and France. They have also toured as direct support for legendary artists such as Tom Cochrane and the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. The band is made up of Katie Rocks, Brandy Sidoric, if I said that wrong, I'm so sorry, Tara McLeod, and Krista Wadlet. They have garnered significant accolades in their 4 short years together, including 3 CCMA nominations, the 2018 YYC Music Award for Country Recording of the Year, and 5 Country Music of Alberta Awards. Impressive roster. What an amazing way to celebrate the final act of our show. Rock and roll, here he goes. 3 talented, strong, powerful women. Please put your hands together for Nice Horse.
Saw the camera flashing, damn light must have been red. Where'd I put my purse again? Sunglasses, top down on the rental, and it's raining. Daddy says I can't be saved, Mama says I have it made. Bank says I've depreciated. I'm just a hot mess, that's just the way it is. I call it success. If I get out the house half-dressed, oh, I can get my shit together, this is too much fun. No, you can't get this kind of crazy with just anyone. Hot mess, I'm just a hot mess. Ooh. What's the point in owning when I can just borrow? What was that today? I swear I thought it was tomorrow. Didn't lock the door,
just let yourself in. And if you could feed the cat, that would be oh so. Daddy says there is some hell, Mama says apply yourself. Preacher thinks I need a little help. I'm just a hot mess. That's just the way it is. Call it a success. If I get out the house at oh, I can get my shit together, but this is too much fun. No, you can't get this kind of crazy with just anyone. Hot mess. I'm just a hot mess. Ooh. So, 30 minutes late, gas tank empty, phone at 3%. I didn't see the light was red. I'm just a hot mess. That's just the way it is. Call it success. If I get out the house half dressed, I'm just a hot mess. That's just the way it is. Call it a success. If I get out the house half dressed, oh, I can get my shit together. This is too much fun. No, you can't get this kind of crazy with just anyone. Hot mess. I'm just a hot mess. Ooh.
Calgary, how are you doing? We're so excited to be playing this hometown show of all shows. We're Nice Horse. Let's have some fun. Yeah, I got the good life, everything I want. And I love him, I love him, I love him more than anyone. And he's gonna put a ring on it someday. But that don't mean I'm gonna settle down, no way. 'Cause I'm a spitfire roughneck, don't need no husband. But honey, I want you right here next to me. I like being alone, I can't hold my own. You're the kind of man
happy to be here today playing and celebrating the upcoming International Women's Day with some other absolutely incredible women. And this song that we're going to play for you right now, we're going to dedicate this for Women's Day. And I have to tell you, I'm very, very proud to say that this was our very first top 30 song in Canadian country radio. And the message behind this song is it doesn't matter who you are or where you're from, being a cowgirl is a state of mind. Trouble, and you can't help speak your mind. You got your fire and your grace from your mama, and you fight from your daddy's side.
If the devil gets nervous when the sun comes up, like good Lord, watch out, here she comes. If your Sunday morning singing in the front row, but you got a little dent in your halo.
Hey yo, you might be a cowgirl under neon lights, shining like a rhinestone in the night. Have been working all day in the sun, sweating for a little bit of fun. Big city or small town girl, from anywhere around the world. Whatever you wrote, whatever you write, hey, hey, honey, you might be a cowgirl.
Well, you might have been raised on Aretha or Patsy Cline, Shania or Alanis, or rock like Janis, whatever makes you feel alive.
Don't need to own no pickup truck. You can roll up in anything you're proud of. Got a little extra grip when the going gets tough, and a little extra get in your giddy up.
Giddy up, you might be a cowgirl under neon lights, shining like a rhinestone in the night. After working all day in the sun, sweating for a little bit of fun. Big city or a small town girl, from anywhere around the world. Whatever you wrote, whatever you write, hey, hey, honey, you might be a cowgirl.
It ain't about what you wear, it ain't about what you drive. No matter where you're from, when it's said and done, cowgirls stay in mind.
It ain't about what you wear, it ain't about what you drive. No matter where you're from, when it's said and done, cowgirl is a state of mind. Say, what? Sorry, what was that? Well, you might be a cowgirl under neon lights, shining like a rhinestone in the night. After working all day in the sun, sweating for a little bit of
You
fun.
might be a cowgirl under neon lights, shining like a rhinestone in the night. After working all day in the sun, sweating for a little bit of fun.
You might be a cowgirl under neon lights, shining like a rhinestone in the night. After working all day in the sun, yeah.
You might be a cowgirl under neon lights, shining like a rhinestone in the night. After working all day in the sun, sweating for a little bit of fun, yeah.
Said you're a small town girl, from anywhere around the world. Whatever you for Mariel Buckley and Bibi Buckskin. They're so incredible. It was such an honor to share a stage with them. And we respect a lot of women in this industry, and we love our female 90s country.
Yeah.
Should we play one?
I really do, obviously. I was like, yes, 90s country.
Baby, what do you say we just get lost? Leave this one horse town like two rebels without a cause. I got people in Boston, and your daddy's still in Des Moines. We can pack up tomorrow, tonight let's flip a coin.
Oh, it's Carolina, Tails, California, somewhere green, somewhere warmer up in the mountains, down by the ocean, away it don't matter, as long as we going somewhere together. I got a corner, it's Carolina, Tails, California. Row what we own in the back of a U-Haul. Couple modern day Moses searching for the promised land. We can go for 100 miles before we stop for gas. We can drive for a day, then we'll take a look at the map. Oh, it's Carolina, Tails, California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer up in the mountains, down by the ocean, away it don't matter, as long as we going somewhere together. I got a corner, it's Carolina, Tails, California. We're gonna get out of here if we gotta ride a Greyhound bus.
Yeah, we're bound to outrun the bad luck that's trailing us.
Oh, it's Carolina, Tails, California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer up in the mountains, down by the ocean, away it don't matter, as long as we going somewhere together. I got a corner, it's Carolina, Tails, California. Oh, it's Carolina, Tails, California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer up in the mountains, down by the ocean, away it don't matter, as long as we going somewhere together. I got a corner, it's Carolina, Tails, California. Ooh, So big surprise here. Man, how great does it feel to all be together in one room enjoying live music, and for us playing live music? This feels absolutely incredible. It has been a long time. Yeah, and
I don't want to talk too much about the pandemic, but it had a big effect on all of us, and it had a huge effect on us. When we were in Switzerland when it was declared, and we were about to play a festival, and instead they said, nope, get home immediately. And we landed in Toronto, and we were all like, okay, see you in a couple weeks. And then we didn't for a very long time. So we were separated, but we made the most of it, did the good old pandemic pivot and found our way to get through it. And this song, we're gonna dedicate it to you because, again, I can't tell you how happy we are to be playing live music for you. And this is a song that we didn't write about the pandemic. We wrote it before the pandemic, but it came to take on a whole new meaning for us. And so it is for all of you out there. It is called Good at Missing You.
I go out on the town. People ask me where I've been, they haven't seen me around. The truth, I never go out. I'm just trying something new, and look who I found. I look up and see your face, asking me what I'm doing these days. I'm getting really, really, really damn good at missing you. Do it for a living, make a damn good and live there too. Oh, if loving on you could be my 9 to 5, be at it every day, working overtime. I'm getting really, really, really damn good at missing you. Missing you is what I do. Stay at home, I pour your drink. Yeah, sipping real slow, and I start to think about the times, the damn good times. Wrap myself in your memory and let it try to hold me all night like you used to. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if I don't want to. I'm getting really, really, really damn good at missing you. I could do it for a living, make a damn good a living too. Oh yeah, I'm getting really, really, really damn good at missing you. Oh yeah, I could do it for a living, make a damn good a living too. Oh, if loving on you could be my 9 to 5, be at it every day. Over time, I'm getting really, really, really damn good at missing you. Missing you is what I do. Oh, it's what I
Thank you so much.
We'd really like to thank the Studio Bell and the National Music Center for having us out here
And thank you so much for sharing your Saturday afternoon with us. It means so much to us. Thank you. I know that Mariel had said a lot of things, the ways you can help move female artists forward, especially this time International Women's Day. And really, she had so many great things to say. And one of the simplest things you can do to help artists like us and artists like Mariel Buckley and Bibi Buckskin is literally support them online. You can go on to their socials, click follow, click like. All of those things make such a big difference to emerging artists like us. So we're at Nice Horse Music at all of our socials. You can come and say hi to us on there. We'll always say hi back. We're Nice Horse. This is our last song, and it's a brand new one.
Still got that 4x6 of us up on the fridge Friday night at the 5 and Dime in the corner booth. Baby, how could I forget the Sunday on your lips? Still taste it every time I think of you. And I'm like, oh, 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 can't let it go, oh, oh, 'cause I know someone new, who's doing the things we used to do. I know you found that somebody, it's all I hear every day. My friends just won't stop telling me the things I wish I didn't know. I can't get past a little lonely, the memories won't go away. Just can't stop thinking about all the things I wish I didn't know, didn't know, didn't know. The things I wish I didn't know, didn't know, didn't know. I bet she's waking up in your white sheets. Bet you're bringing her coffee. Lying there where we used to be, and it's killing me. I'm like, oh, 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 let it go. Oh, oh, 'cause I know someone new. He's doing the things we used to do. Oh, yeah. I know you found that somebody. It's all I hear every day. My friends just won't stop telling me the things I wish I didn't know. I can't get past a little lonely. The memories won't go away. Can't stop thinking about all the things I wish I didn't know, didn't know, didn't know. The things I wish I didn't know, didn't know, didn't know. They should keep it to themselves instead of putting me through hell. And I'm like, oh, oh, oh. And I'm like, oh, oh, oh. And I'm like, oh, oh, oh. Can't let it go, oh, oh. 'Cause I know someone new, who's doing the things we used to do. I know you found that somebody, it's all I hear every day. My friends just
keep it going for Nice Horse. Yes. What an amazing International Women's Day. Thank you all so much for celebrating. We're going to ask a few of the band members a few questions here. Welcome. Hope you...
Sorry, we both need water.
Yeah, no, you put it all out there. What an amazing show. It's such a privilege to watch. You guys have accomplished so much over the last 6 years.
Thank you.
Multiple nominations, multiple awards, touring with Tom Cochrane. I mean, with so much already accomplished, what has been the most rewarding along the way for you?
Ooh, that's a really tough one. It's all been rewarding. I mean, when we toured with Tom Cochrane, we also got to join him on stage to sing Life is a Highway, and I was like, man, we're singing Life is a Highway with the dude who sings Life is a Highway. This is not a cover song, you know? Like, it was so amazing, but I mean, you go.
I'll go. I think a lot of our highlights actually have happened right here in Calgary, which is kind of cool, like in our hometown. So we got to play with Trixie Mattel, who's this incredible world-renowned drag queen, right before the pandemic. That was a major highlight. There's lots of stuff that's happened right here.
Well, it's been so nice celebrating alongside you, and I know everybody here was really excited to see you. Now, country music, unfortunately, has a bad reputation of inequitable treatment of women. And it's something that, you know, as artists, we continue to fight for. How do you guys, you ladies, advocate for yourselves in this industry?
By being the band that we are. I think first and foremost, I think it says a lot. Our joke is no dudes on stage with us. We're all women, and I think that speaks a lot for, it actually wasn't intentional, but the fact that is what we are, and we actually are one of the only self-contained all-female country bands, not only in Canada, but in the US. We feel that in itself speaks about how there should be so many more, and why we just keep going.
Yeah, it's an inspiration. I mean, if there's anybody out there that wants to join an all-female band and tour, just
make
look
another
this way.
one,
Make
or
it
join
happen.
us, all of it. Like, we shouldn't be the only one. I find it crazy that we are the only one. So we hope that there will be more and more and more. There is another one actually called Small Town Girls out of Ontario. There's some young women who are out there doing it, and it's really awesome to see them.
Oh, that's amazing. So in 2018, on International Women's Day, you guys premiered a video, Mansplaining. Mm-hmm. Great song, great video. Tell us a little bit more about the inspiration behind that one.
Yeah.
So it's autobiographical, I guess. It's funny because we were working with a really great producer at the time, Jeff Dalziel, who has always been a big supporter of our band, and we were telling him about some of the stuff that happened to us, particularly early on in our career. We'd show up sometimes and they'd be like, "Oh, the singers are here. Where's the band?" And we're like, "The band's also here. Guess what?" And so, and just, what Mariel said, I think, summed it up nicely. They're few and far between, but it's really irritating when you come across them. And so we just decided to take all those little things and put it into a song, and then teamed up with Lisa Mann, who's an amazing filmmaker in Toronto, and she made this incredible video where we all just got to dress up and do stupid things, and it
really plays
fun.
on some of those like feminine archetypes that we've seen throughout history, and how you guys are really breaking the mold. So it's amazing. Thank you so much for what you do. Now, you guys won Project Wild in 2017. How has that led you to the next phase in your career?
Well, we got second.
Oh, doesn't matter.
I mean, it was winners in our hearts. It was huge for us. We were still a new young band at that time, and it gave us that opportunity to breathe a little bit and to put the money into things that we had always wanted to put money in, but you're musicians and you're just starting out, and so that program is absolutely incredible. We also made some incredible friends. We learned a lot through it. It was definitely a highlight for us. Did I say it right? Did I say all the things?
Yeah, mostly. Mariel actually did win it, which is I just want to point that out. We were second and she won. Different years. So, but I think my point here is that the whole Project Wild community across all of the years is kind of a tight one. Like it's a small scene here in Calgary in some ways, and it's, like Katie said, a really nice way to meet other artists, and like we keep a close eye on it every year because there's always friends in there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that we have that here in Alberta to showcase some of our wonderful talent and some of our amazing female talent. What is next for Nice Horse?
You go ahead.
World domination.
I like it.
Yeah, thank you. They're like, she means it. I do mean it. But yeah, I mean, because we've had kind of the last 2 years of some stop and start, we really want to start. So we do have some new music that we've recorded. We want to keep playing. We just got off tour. We were touring with Tebe, and that felt so amazing. Reminded us the thrill of playing live music. Playing today for you guys reminded us the thrill of playing live music. And so we really, really hope there's more of that and new music that can be released along with it. So world domination.
Yeah. Next up, World Domination. Well, follow Nice Horse on all their socials. Give them a like. Send them a DM. Tell them that you love them. They're on a journey, just like every woman in this industry. Thank you so much for everything that you do and for being here today.
Thank you.
Give it up for Nice Horse. All right. Check. Okay. Well, thank you all for sharing International Women's Day celebration with us today. This would not be possible without Scotiabank and Factor. There is also a huge team behind this production, not only in sound, but in video, in programming, and marketing. So give it up for the National Music Center team that brings this cool programming to you time and time again. If you missed any part of today's programming, you can watch it again online on Studio Bell's social channels. Thank you again. My name is Jess Knights. It's been a pleasure to be your MC. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we hope to see you again.